Paste. I'm here now. And I'm live. Okay. My channel. Nobody's here yet. Okay. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Then messenger. What's up, Dale? How's it going? You're the first one in here. And there were people here before, but they're not here now. That closed. Okay. Did my camera shut off? It did, didn't it? Well, my camera shut off again. If I can fix that. There it is. I don't know why it does that. It does, though. What's it? Oh, just out in the garage, getting some stuff done. Not much. Who else is here now? And there goes the camera again. This camera is just being problematic. Don't know why. Oops, it's showing up now. Might be the USB input that I'm using. Probably using a different one. Probably using that one. Put that over there. Nothing. I don't see nothing yet. Is it working? Yeah, got it working again. Okay, yeah, I'm just doing some stuff in my garage. Of course, filthy because it rained. On a day it said no rain, it rained. And what I'm going to be doing today is I got to cut all the connections on this and redo it so I can actually put it in the mount for it. And I don't feel like pulling all the wires back because that was a pain in the ass. And yeah, it's this camera sucks. I guess we're going to just switch to the integrated camera. Try that. There we go. This camera's not very good either, but I'm going to unplug this one because it's just giving me hell tonight. I don't know why. I like this camera because, you know, I can maneuver it and it doesn't seem to glare quite as much. Got 3 inches of rain. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, we just got like a little shower today, but enough to make my car filthy. Completely filthy. It's horrible. Wow, those lights are bright on this camera. I don't know if I can fix that. Oh, probably not. No. Nope. Nothing I can do. Is auto still, yeah, still on the headset. Here we're good. So yeah, I'm gonna grab something. Grab a few somethings. But I'm starting to move more and more tools to this toolbox that the computer's sitting on. But not enough yet. I'm probably going to get rid of one of my toolboxes, this little black one that's back here where you can't see because it's behind the camera. And yeah, that'll be that. Yeah, let's see what I got to do here. These things first. Loosen these nuts because they're tight. I don't remember tightening them down that tight, but they were. And then I'm going to remove the power from this, even though it's only supposed to be power when the car is on. I'm still going to disconnect it. And that's in the trunk. Oh. Hey, everybody who's in the chat watching and not saying anything. How's everything going? Doing our regular thing here. Working on the car. I'm ready to get the other car back in here, but then I'm also not ready for that because I got to clean the area of the garage out so it'll fit. And when it comes in here, it'll be stuck up on jack stands for a while. But, yeah. Come with me. And unplug it. There we go. There's that. It's unplugged, so it's got no power now. Now I need tools that are... Hey, Salty, how's it going? Where are the tools I need? They're already out. I'm looking for stuff that's already out, and I'm looking in the wrong place because I need to start putting my tools away and get this place cleaned up. Because the Mustang comes out, it comes in a little further. It's a little bit longer than this car, not much, maybe about a foot, if that. Just need to find my scraper and get that stuff off my windshield because it's in the way. Oh, let's see, scraper. In here. It is. There we go. I need to find a couple of electrical fittings, some quick disconnects, so I can reconnect all those wires once I take them out or cut them. And then I bought some new what do you call this thing? Straight connectors for the pipe that I have to cut. Yeah, I just get that stuff off the windshield. Okay. Yeah, this is a car wash fast pass thing. Now I can. It's out of there. It's useless. Just another piece of trash that I'm just going to throw on the floor and not put things away. Oh, loading. What are you loading? Oh, loading. Which okay, I reread that link. Oh, that's because it's mine. It's just a little slow tonight. Been slow all day. Oh, got some stuff in the mail today that I'm really using for this. Yeah, I'm missing a nut. 2, 4, 5. Oh, that's fine. I only need 2. Only need 2. And I got me some new lights for my car. These actually go in these headlights here. They're just little replacement LED bulbs. See if you can see them. Got them pretty cheap. They were on sale at Morimoto. I'm waiting for some other stuff to show up from there. It's the replacements for, I can go full screen, I guess. Replacements for the turn signal lights in my mirrors. Instead of these, they'll be smoked. So they'll basically be black, but then there are LEDs in there. I think they'll look better on that. I'm also got some stuff to try and fix these headlights because they're all just kind of messed up. Hopefully I'll be able to polish them out. So I got some polish for that. I don't know where it is right now. It's over there. It's on the floor. So how is everybody else doing tonight? Anything fun and exciting going on? Kind of fun to just sit here and talk to myself. I feel like a crazy man. So basically, when I'm not running a live, I'm sitting here talking to myself anyway. So it doesn't matter. I'm much nicer when I'm talking on the live than I am when I'm alone because, yeah. Let's see. I need one of these in red with a purple wire. I need a bunch of blue ones. Do I have any blue connectors left? I have a few. Here's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, got 4. That should be enough. So I'm going to use these, the things you can't see because they're behind the camera right now. These are what I'm going to use to reconnect the wires. Just, the quick disconnects. So I got some blue ones for my 16 gauge and I got the red ones for my 22 gauge wire. And hopefully that'll be fine. Can y'all hear me okay? Just whoever's in here. I don't know how well I'm sounding. I know that Rattle Trap stopped by here at 5:45. That was a little early. And then Sublime stopped by here at 6:30. According to the timestamp, they were in here messaging early. They were a little bit early. So anyway, now I got to do the fun thing, which is cut wires. That if I had waited to run all this, I wouldn't be done tuning. Like I put another tune in today and sent off data logs again today. So I'm really hoping we're about done with this 93 tune because I'm ready to move to the ethanol, and I keep having to put gas in my car because I'm keeping it low or low enough so that when it does come time to do the ethanol, I left my knife inside. Damn it. When it does come time to do the ethanol, I won't have to wait long to get rid of the gas that's in my car to switch to the E85. So I'm hoping to make an easy switch. And I'm still waiting on another thing coming, which would be nice to have. And that's I've got a flex fuel system coming that's made specifically for this car from Tune Plus. So we got all the hoses and make it really easy, and it even has the option for if you have the XDI fuel pump. So I do. So we got Salty coming in. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that damn link for some reason is loading really, really slow.
Huh. That's weird. I don't know why.
I had to restart my phone. I don't know if it might have been my phone or whatever, but I restarted.
I was gonna say, I think maybe it's your phone or your connection at the time. I've had that problem before too, where I've had to. And yes, these beers are twist off.
I sent Van with a damn message telling him that you're live.
Well, he knew I was going live. He asked in the chat earlier, or you did.
Yeah, I did, and I seen when you go
and
back.
He responded.
Blame it on Salty. He made me go live.
Yeah, no. Nobody made me do anything. I actually set the live up earlier today. After I got home and got everything done, I have to go cut wires, and I don't like cutting wires.
I got to see if my damn Wi-Fi cut back on. Damn it! I forgot I restarted my phone.
Yeah. Hope as I turn around, oh, that was you.
Yeah,
I had to back in.
Yeah, I forgot I had to turn my damn Wi-Fi off. I don't know why my Wi-Fi does that shit. You would think since I turned the Wi-Fi on, I'd have better signal. No, I turn it off and I got a better signal. I don't know what the hell's going on with my Wi-Fi.
What up, Sublime?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up, Kermit?
I do like the fact I can check that you were authenticated with YouTube.
Oh, really? Good. So I don't have to show my ugly mug anymore?
Because I have it set up that you have to authenticate. You have to be logged in to one thing or the other, so I can authenticate you to get in here, so I can ban people. That's the only way to ban the bad players out there.
You're ready to ban me, are you?
No, not you.
So
People that
which
have
title
tried
are
to
we
do me
going with?
wrong. What's that?
Which title are we going with?
Which title?
You said, what should I name this live stream?
I have no idea.
Did
That's
you?
why I said that to my wife, who was not paying attention to me at all when I said it because she was watching something on her phone or on TV. And so I just typed it in, and that's where I left it. I just didn't change it.
So did you like Rattletrap's suggestion better or mine?
God, I didn't even. I saw what you said, and I've forgotten already because I'm brain dead. Pinky in the brain, yeah, and I can't find my microphone. I'm gonna save those for later use.
You say I don't think he started those yet, has he?
Started what?
The ones that cause him to say moccasins.
No.
No,
But
I don't
still.
drink that much anymore. Usually, I'm not saying never, but like I just opened my first beer of the night. Oh, this is fun. All this wire that I carefully ran through, I'm having to cut now because
What are you having to wire up now? I thought you already got all the meth kit and all that stuff installed on your car.
I'm rewiring the meth kit so that I can put it inside a this.
What up, Bama?
Look at.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see that.
let's see.
I'll bring it out.
No, if you can put it full screen and put us on it, but I can't.
Well,
Oh, you're bringing it to the camera. Okay.
I'm bringing it up here. This thing.
What the hell is that? A channel or something? That's a pod, ain't it? That's a pod, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's one of them pillar pods, right?
Yep.
I got you.
It's gonna go right here. These two are gonna be blank for now, and I don't even have blanks to put in them. They're just gonna be holes.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
So that's what I'm doing. So I have to cut it so I can actually feed it through, and I'm putting quick disconnects on them so I can just reconnect them.
There you go. That you had a quick disconnect, so make it easier for the future in case you had to take them down or something like that.
I want to take it off to add another gauge for some reason, although I don't need any more gauges.
Oh, you already got a boost gauge and everything on your car?
Yeah, I have an
What's
access
up, Dale?
port sitting right here too.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, there he is.
And this thing right here has a boost gauge in it. It's part of the method. It is a boost gauge.
Do you got a gauge that tells you your IETs?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I've got 6 things I monitor on the access port, and
Oh, so you got a digital readout. You got a digital readout screen. You can pull all that shit up on at one time.
I do, and it's a little
Oh,
thing
okay,
right here. It's in my hand. You can't see it.
Oh,
It's
hold on a second.
about the size of a. You won't see it now. I put it away. It's about the size of a small cell phone.
Oh, so basically a little bit bigger than a 100 cigarette pack, huh?
Like if you think about, remember the old iPhone 4s?
Oh yeah.
It's about that size.
Yeah, it's one of them damn Samsungs they started calling. It was just a Samsung before they ever started calling them Galaxies. They were Samsung, whatever the hell they were. J3, J3-4, J3-5, whatever the hell
they were before they became the S series. Yeah, but way back then, the first.
Yeah, I had one of those damn things. Don't get me wrong. For the time, it was great. But
it's closer to one of the last iPods, but the screen on it is, it's decent. I messaged Todd the other day and was like, are you guys planning on ever doing an access port version 4? Because this is the version 3. And I was like, and we could use it, something that has USB 3 in it, maybe Bluetooth or Wi-Fi ability on it. So it'd be a lot easier to use, maybe a slightly larger screen with touch screen controls. I mean, I'd buy one. Although the price of these is going up to like $650. When I bought mine, I thought it was expensive it was a little over $300 at the time.
Oh, Bama, you on the chat?
He's on the panel.
Howdy.
That's what I meant to ask. Are you on the panel?
Howdy.
Hey, I got a text back from the dude, and he said, no on my offer. He
For
said,
the,
would you like? He said, would you like to come back with another offer? I said, no, sir, I wouldn't. Go ahead and sell it.
Why don't you just go ahead and bring 5 guys over and it'll be all right?
Well, no, he wouldn't. They wouldn't accept my offer. I'm not going any higher because Ken told me, he goes, if they don't accept that, don't buy it. So
what was it?
it was 19 S550.
Oh, yeah. And what'd you offer for it?
32.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. That's 32 is as high as I mean, I'd be pressed to go 32 personally.
Well, it's a really, really nice freaking car. It's always been garage kept. It's got low miles for the year. It's got a lot. It's a premium. It's got a lot of things done to the, well, I say a lot of things. It's got some things done to the outside of the car.
So it's
It was a
premium, which is nice.
It was a really, well, they took the front bumper cover off and they put a GT500 front bumper cover on the front.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, it looks fucking good. I'm telling you.
I didn't say it wouldn't look good.
It looks good, man.
Wait, on what car?
All about that.
It's
Adding
19
parts
GT.
for different cars
Oh,
on my
yeah.
car, because I would never say put an RS wing on the back of this ST I'm driving. No, I might put an RS wing that looks like an RS wing that doesn't say RS on it, maybe. Like that
Well,
wing I've got on here. I'm
well, see,
joking
that's-
because I have
yeah,
an RS
see,
wing
that's-
on here.
Yeah, so, well, that's the good thing about this car. They're not trying to hide it as a GT, and they're not trying to make it a clone
They're
as a
not trying to-
500.
They're not rebadging it. Yeah. I hate
No.
trying to up badge.
On the side, it's still got the 50 badge, and up front in the grill where it would have the Cobra emblem, they don't. They got a coyote emblem
the
in the
horse?
grill. No, they got
You get the
they got a coyote emblem.
You can't get those front bumpers with the Cobra emblem.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm sure you can order that.
No, you
You can
can't.
order a Cobra emblem and put it in there, but
Well,
Yeah,
you've got to be able to order that, because if somebody has a wreck and the front bumper gets
you
tore up.
order, it's too
You have to
big.
prove that you own a GT500 before they'll let you buy it.
I
Okay,
could
well,
steal
see-
one.
Okay, you would know that, and I'll take your word for that, because you own one of those cars, so I'll take your 100%.
And I
take your
wrecked the
word
front
for
bumper, so yes.
Uh,
that. Oh, okay, so hell yeah, you would definitely know.
the aftermarket scene is highly popular with those things. I'm sure you could get one. It might not be
But-
from Ford, but it would.
But I'll
have the
tell you
emblem
what,
in it.
man, this was a sweet car, but they're
Hey,
asking.
I got a call. I'll be right back.
Okay. And they're asking all the Kelly Blue Book money for it. There's not a dollar
Oh,
left on the
KBB
bone.
is-
Yeah, they're asking every dollar for that son of a bitch. And
like 50?
no, 36 is the dollar.
Oh,
It's-
and they wouldn't
yeah.
drop down to 32? Really?
No, the value of that car is between 32 and 36 for the amount of miles that the car's got on it, and the option packages and all. It's a premium and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'd go to
So-
the low end of that if it were me.
Yeah, so Ken,
I
I
always
talked
do.
to Ken. I talked to Ken because I wasn't gonna make no decision unless I talked to Ken first, let him look at the ad and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, hey, you're the man when it comes to these cars. You know every inch of these damn cars. So I want you to look at it and you tell me what you think I should offer this fella. And or well, not the fella, it's a dealership. And
Oh, it's
and the car-
dealers.
yeah, and the car's out in Arizona. So I wasn't even gonna go out there and look at the car. I was gonna buy it and have it transported, shipped out here to me. Because I'm not going all the way to fucking Arizona and driving that bastard back. Because I damn sure ain't gonna fly out there. Because I'm a chicken shit and I ain't gonna get on an airplane. So I would have had to
Chicken shit.
drove out there. Oh yeah, I'll take all the chicken shit comments you got. I ain't get on no fucking airplane. It ain't happening.
I'll get on an airplane, go out there and drive it back for you.
And but anyway, so Ken said, hey, offer him 32 and see what he says. Well, I offered him 32 and he said, nope. He goes, we're firm on our price. I said, sell it. Somebody else then, because I'm not gonna buy it. Just like that.
They probably paid too much for it. I'm gonna figure they paid too much for it and they're just trying to recoup their money.
I think just because he thinks he added the rear spoiler that he's got on the car, the
Well, he
Cobra
didn't add
front.
it. The person who bought it from probably
No,
did.
no, no, no. Well, see, the whole thing with this car is the dealership does not own the car. What it is, the guy that actually owns the car. I actually talked to the owner of the car. the guy that owns the car, is really good friends with the owner of the dealership. So what the dealership is like doing a friendship deal. He's like taking it on consignment to put it on his lot to get more traction to sell the car. So I was actually able to talk to the owner of the car, and he said the car has been garage kept since day one. I said I'm happy that it was garage kept. I'm glad you took really good care of your car. I said, but bud, I said my number's 32, and I can't go any higher than that. I said that's it. I said if you take 32 cash, I'm your huckleberry. You don't take 32, you have to sell it to somebody else. He goes, man, I just can't. He goes, I got more money invested in the car now. I just can't take 32. I said, okay, then, no problem. I appreciate you talking to me. Sell it to somebody else. Have a good day.
God, what is up with these?
And that was it. But I would have bought the car if he'd have said 32. I'd have bought the car.
These cutters, something's wrong with them because they're just not one to open and close right now.
But I value Ken's opinion because Ken knows every inch of those damn cars. You know what I mean? Because that's what he works on every single damn day. So
I haven't had this problem before ever with these. Not with you, not with older ones, but new ones. Where's my penetrator? Thought I put it away. Where the hell did I put it? I need my oil, my penetrant. I can't find it.
Lube it up.
Right.
that's what he's trying to find is lube.
Trying to find my lube.
No, Batman, he don't need you over there stroking your little willy to help him out with some lube. He don't need that kind of lube.
Got it.
He got it. Was it over by the flathead screwdriver?
Nope. It was in the cabinet where I thought it was, just on a different shelf. Had it on the wrong shelf. Must be some rust or something building up in this thing from the humidity.
So I
Usually,
guess the hunt
I've done
continues.
after I've done this once, they usually don't get sticky on me again.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to get sticky again.
I need my crimper to be fluid motion, not hard to use. Okay. Well, I'm done with them for now, but whew, wearing me out here doing this simple stuff. Where did
I had a good buddy of mine send me a link today to a Fox body. I didn't even look at the car. I said, nope, I'm not interested in no damn Fox body.
So I wish I had the newer version of this, because then they would all be wires. I wouldn't have this boost tube that I have to reconnect. Oh, and I don't have a quick disconnect for that. Low disconnect.
Oh, Lord. Damn, I got like 4 damn cigarette butts in my pocket.
Yeah, you can put all 4 of them together, be at least 3 inches, ain't it?
No, I done crawled them all up. Nah, I'm just one of those type of people, man. I don't throw cigarette butts on the ground. I knock the fire them off and then put the cigarette butts in my pocket. Then when I get home, or get in back in the house, whatever, I throw them in the garbage. I don't like throwing cigarette butts on the ground.
This isn't good. I don't have one of these small enough for this hose. Crap. I thought these were small enough, but apparently I was wrong. Or, oh, come on, get in there.
So you turn to get back with you and get your tune all squared away and stuff on your car?
Not done yet. I sent them some more data logs today. Sent them a data log yesterday. Let's see, we're on tune 11 now is the one I just sent data logs from. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be number 12 that I'll get. And hopefully it'll be the final one for this fuel. I'm ready to switch fuels.
Damn, are you having to pay for each one of these revisions?
No.
Oh, I was like, holy shit, that shit's got expensive, ain't it?
Well, it was expensive. I paid for a dual fuel tune with water mouth injection. And so that cost a lot. Although I paid like $475 for it. If I were to buy it now, it'd be $650. But I bought it
Damn.
3 years ago. I bought the tune 3 years ago, and it's been until now until I could use it because I got in an accident, and then the back issues and moving, and
God, thank God they still honored it after so long.
it wasn't used. Of course, I have to honor it. I buy so many
Well,
parts from them.
I mean, you never know about companies these days. Because the way
Edge
the way
Autosport's pretty good.
everything is
So
done went, the way all
I know,
shit has done went, you just don't never know anymore.
but they're pretty good. They're a pretty good company, and I buy a lot of crap from them because they carry most of the stuff I need for this car. They do all the EcoBoost stuff.
Oh, okay.
Where is, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the old, oh, down here.
Now is that the same people that Boost Addict went through to get his car tuned?
No, he went through Tune Plus.
Okay.
He did Adam at Tune Plus, which I eventually may get a Tune Plus tune as well, just to see the differences between them.
Yeah.
But that'll just be a simple. I'll only do one fuel and no methanol for that.
Gotcha.
I may add the methanol because adding the methanol is like doing dual fuel, and it's only a couple $100 though. It's pretty cheap.
Hell, damn F550
But
is doing that.
I like Adam, and I like his tunes. I've had his tunes before, and I like them. But this time I just did everything through Edge, so I just did it all through Edge, you know. Bought all
He
most
asked you
of the
what's up.
parts. Who did?
What's up, T?
Yeah.
What's
What up, T?
going
Not
on with you,
much.
buddy?
Just me being down on the floor right now. What's up? Not me. I'm on the floor. Trying to find something I don't think I have. And I should have bought them today. I said, no, it's not that small. I don't need them that small. Dumbass. We needed them.
Hopefully Panama City's treating you good there, T.
If it's not, it's his own fault.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just talking.
yeah.
Well, I'm just talking about the weather. 'Cause it's been so damn hot up here, and everybody keeps getting these damn afternoon and midday damn showers, and dude, they just keep missing us all the way around. People south of us, people north of us getting them, but we ain't getting a damn drop of rain. Not a
We
drop.
got one at work, but we didn't get it here.
Yeah, we ain't getting shit, man.
And I'm hoping it's not supposed to rain for the rest of the week, and that's good because I got somebody coming by tomorrow to look at the roof on my garage, if they can fix it for me, or if I am gonna have to have it replaced.
Yeah,
'Cause I got a leak, and I just want that leak fixed for now.
yeah, I got you. Now my brother, he lives like 18 miles south of me, the next county down, and damn, for the last 3 days he's been getting pounded with rain. Not full time rain, but just rain showers on and off. I was like, dude, we ain't getting a drop of nothing up here. I mean, not a
You
damn thing.
got shit.
All we've been getting is heat and humidity. That's all we've been getting.
Sounds about right. Well, I could have just screwed myself with that. Without this hose connected, I don't have any control over. I can't run my methanol.
Damn, T, I bet that is hot as hell, brother.
What?
He said, bro, he goes hot as fuck with duty gear and vest with 200 rounds of ammo. He goes, hot, love it though. That's what he said. Hot, love it though.
rounds of ammo. You only get 200? That's not enough.
He's probably talking about the
Yeah, but if 200 don't get you out of the bullshit you in, you need to get some. You need to be somewhere else.
Yeah, no shit.
I think he's talking about the weight of the stripper he took on.
Oh,
Well, 200 pounds for that ain't that bad for a stripper. If she's tall
No,
enough,
I'm
it
talking
ain't
about-
bad.
6 feet tall.
Yeah, but you're talking
Well,
about
even
all
if
the
she's
body
5'8".
gear,
That gear's
vest,
heavy.
200 rounds of ammo all together. Yeah, it's probably more than 200 pounds.
Hell, even if she's 5'8", she's
What
got
am I
big old
carrying?
damn knockers. Hell, that's 30 pounds, 30 to 40 pounds of her weight right there.
What's 17 times 3? No, sorry, 15. Yeah, it's 45. I only carry 45 rounds on me usually.
Gotta remember, girls are big old hooters. Them jokers they ain't light. They got some poundage to them.
Dead weight.
Hell, my ex-wife, boy, she had
I
some
think I might be able to
jugs.
do this.
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna do it
ex-wife
with a
had some jugs
T.
on her, boy.
I'm
Big
gonna
old
cap
motherfucker.
the other side. Well, these seem to be the same. These are the same size. If I can get this in, I should be able to get that in. Maybe some heat. Heat? What do we think?
That's
No.
crazy. I went from my ex-wife that had extreme big boobs, and then the next girlfriend I got after her had fucking 2 eggs
Super
with a yellow
boob.
running. I had fucking
Super
itty bitty
boob.
titties.
The itty bitty titty committee?
Oh boy, she was damn. I didn't even like seeing her without a top on.
She probably felt the same way about you.
No, that's back before I got the big old beer gut. I was all right then. I was
Oh,
still in
okay.
shape. That's back in the early
This is
2000s. I was good. Late 90s,
sure.
early 2000s. I was good.
Yeah.
That's back when I was still working every damn day.
My, how time changes us.
Oh,
And laziness.
well,
Ooh.
gravity has no sympathy on nobody.
Welcome back.
So,
Oh, not much. Just trying to get this together.
this,
Nice, really tight.
this.
This pipe or hose and this connector.
So that buddy that my guy that just called me was my buddy with the snowmobiles.
Yeah.
Supposedly he's doing a job for a guy that holds the world record for the fastest run for the Cannonball Run from New York to frickin' California or wherever they run it from.
Really?
Yeah, he
Dickhead.
sent me pictures of the
Yeah.
fucking. Actually, he had the record and then he broke his own record. He fucking had pictures of both cars.
Damn, you should try that run one time in your 500.
Yeah, here's the only problem.
That run.
Only 30 people usually attempted it last time. He said half of them don't make it because they get arrested.
Well, I'm sure because ain't nobody running. Everybody's running at least 30 to 40 miles an hour over the speed limit.
So
I said,
multiply that
at
by
least.
about 3.
And running with extra gas tanks in their car. They strip the cars out and fill them with gas tanks.
Yeah, he said, he asked him, he said, what do you probably average about 120? He's like, well, more like 140, 60.
Yep.
Good
I remember
God.
when a Cannonball Run was something that was attainable by normal people, but nowadays they've taken it to the extreme.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Because it's not something I plan on ever doing.
I mean, if I knew there was no consequences, would I love to try it? Hell yeah. But
Oh,
obviously,
hell yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm in the
bro.
belief that nobody should be running 140 to 160 miles an hour out on the road. Nobody should be doing that. There's too many bad things that can happen
I
to
just
innocent
did it
people.
earlier today.
Yeah, too
don't
many
forget,
bad
half
things.
that travel is done
On
in
the
the middle of the night.
I don't give a shit when it's done. There's too many bad things that could happen to innocent people on the road.
Well, they should stay off the road if they're so damn innocent.
That was a Whopper burp, in case if any of you were wondering.
Yeah, I agree, and I say that same thing about people drinking and driving too.
Yeah, well, that I agree with.
That's at a GT 500. I got this. Exactly,
I
Pete.
got this.
Hold my beer.
While I'm
Yeah,
driving.
but look at it like this: if you're drinking and driving, and say you're going 70 miles an hour in a 45 or a 40 mile an hour zone, all right, that to me, even if you're running 150 to 160 out on a main road, that's still just as bad because there ain't no damn way. I don't give a damn how good a brake somebody's got on their car. If somebody pulls out in front of you, your ass is not going to stop. If you can't
No, I'm gonna
switch
go
lanes
around
or something, well,
Exactly.
you can't.
Swerve around them.
You can't if there's oncoming traffic. And if there's no other place for you to go, dude, are you going to take the chance and bow out and wreck the shit out of your car without hitting anybody, or are you going to nail somebody in the ass?
No, I'm probably just going to slam right into him, teach him a lesson for pulling out in front of me. I'm an asshole, so. I would never do that. No.
Slow down and give him the
I
pit
don't
maneuver.
pull. I don't do my pulls, which are very, very short. It's until I get to where I need to, and then I shut it down.
Well, see, yeah, see,
I
now
don't need
see
to be
something
going
like that.
fast.
Something like that, I don't see so bad. But when you're doing like something like the Cannonball Run and you're running
Yeah,
150,
that's crazy
160
shit.
sustained speeds for miles and miles and miles, dude, there's no sense in that kind of shit. I'm
But you know,
sorry.
they usually, the guys who win usually have like a lot of people helping them. They have spotters and all kinds of shit, from what I understand.
He told my buddy that he had like 100-mile stretch that was nothing but straight on the highway. He was able to basically hold it wide open for that whole 100 miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, but I get tired of that. It's for me, it's more fun to like take it around a track. That would be way more fun for me.
Well, I
Boy,
guess it all depends on what you get for winning. For winning, I mean, if it's a huge payday, okay, maybe.
I
But
didn't think they got anything.
I don't know. I don't know.
be a motherfucker for deer
Nothing.
right
A
out in front of somebody, wouldn't
GT500.
it?
I just read that.
Yeah, it'd be a motherfucker for deer ran out in front of somebody or a big ass dog. You're fucked because there ain't no way you swerving or stopping quick enough to dodge that.
Yeah, see, that's what it's gonna look like. But, great. Figure out which way it's sitting and straighten it up a little bit. It'd be nice that it's not turned. Or it's been flopping down on the cables just right by my access port. And that's not sustainable.
That'd be crazy for 100 miles, no traffic, no nothing, where you could jump up there and run 160.
Oh no, he was doing more like
For 100
180,
miles.
190 on that stretch.
You like being
That-
on the Autobahn.
Fucking crazy, man.
Huh.
Dude, your car at that point, your car is basically riding on feathers. Any fuck up, and dude, you're dead, or whatever you hit is dead.
Dead?
Yeah,
Dead.
dead. There ain't
Zed
no
is
coming.
dead, honey.
Ain't no
Zed
coming.
is
Ain't no
dead.
coming back from that.
Dead.
Ain't no coming back from that.
D. You were DED dead.
You hit one of those fucking cicadas that just got through fucking feeding and fat as fuck, you might goddamn bust a windshield at that speed.
You might. Hopefully your windshield's stronger than that.
Yeah.
Well, we would hope, but you got to figure 180 and you hit a bug like
Oh.
that, dude. That's like
Those are
hitting a fucking
huge.
rock.
All depends on the
I'm
bug.
gonna have to do extensions.
That's true.
Need these long enough.
Tell you what the hell you down in the chat for? Get your ass up on the panel so we can talk shit.
He's not gonna come up and show his girlfriend. Come on.
His right hand does not count.
Bama, do me a favor. Walk into the other room so T can pull his pants up and come on the panel.
Okay. I'll start walking now.
You guys ain't right. I'm the one over here grunting.
So what? You're putting that pillar gauge on?
Trying to.
Oh.
I'm doing it without using the stuff they suggested using, which would mean taking the other one off, drilling holes in it, and using these little push-in fittings they have to hold it in place. I'm going to put it up there with nothing for a little while. And eventually, I will replace the nothing with Velcro.
Velcro.
But not the Velcro I have right now. It's a hook and loop style stuff. It's not Velcro.
Oh, now I'll be forced in to order me another fucking HPR shirt.
Why?
Because I ruined my last good Speed Addict 731 shirt today, and it was a white shirt. I still got it on, matter of fact, right now.
I
ain't
do like the
changed
new
one.
ones a lot better than the old ones.
Yeah, but he don't have any more Speed Addict 731 shirts. They're all fucking HPR shirts.
Mine's still in good shape.
Mine, the one I got on is in great condition. It's just that I'm not gonna be able to get this damn blood out of it.
Oh, blood.
Yeah, I didn't even know the damn blood was on it either.
What up, T?
Oh my
What's going
God.
on?
I didn't
You
know the
didn't-
blood was on it till hours later, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that shirt's ruined." It
You
be
didn't
white
ask for the
too.
time of the month first?
No, damn it. I was doing something earlier today and I clipped the end of my damn finger with a pair of damn scissors. And I
Ah,
thought I backed up. Well, I was sitting in my office chair at my desk. And I backed up out of my chair, pushed my chair backwards real quick. I thought I was able to get out of the way of it, but I wasn't able to get out of the way.
nope.
And I didn't realize it till later. And I was like, well, this shirt's now I'm going to cut the sleeves out of it. And now just make it a
Blood
damn
is
work shirt.
faster than salty.
Everything.
I'm of the type that I will wear any shirt I have, pretty much. All my t-shirts, I'll wear them while I'm working on my car now. I don't care. I have so goddamn many t-shirts. Eventually, I've got to ruin a few of them.
Yeah, my problem is I don't have many what you want to call like I mean I got some really nice shirts and all that kind of stuff, but I don't have many for like from the
That
YouTuber guys like
that fit.
HPR or people like that. I don't have many of those shirts. So
Sublime.
no, Sublime ain't never sent me the free one I was promised about 3 years ago.
Hey, nobody. There's only two people in the world that have Pink's Garage t-shirts, and that's me and my wife.
That's right.
Because I didn't have them made.
Woo.
She had those made specially
Hey.
and from somebody local, and I would not pay those prices.
What's up, T?
Hey,
But I am
is
thinking
this coming
about
through?
yeah.
Huh?
What was that, T?
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure I'm coming through because this thing has got me on Safari. It won't allow me to use the camera.
Safari.
Safari.
Yeah.
He's on a
Your
Mac.
browser has lost connection to your camera.
Yep,
Look
you're
for
on a
no
Mac,
other
buddy.
option. Yeah. Restart your device if this problem
Just
Best thing to do with that device is sell it and buy you a damn a Windows tablet.
Nah, I ain't doing all that. I ain't got time for that crap.
You on your phone?
Yeah, I got an iPhone because Samsung to me, every time I turned around, my phone was doing something stupid. It was turning itself on. It was
I don't care. I still
notifying
wouldn't go to an Apple.
911.
what?
Yeah.
You,
I haven't had those problems with mine, so I'm
I haven't had those
thankful.
problems. Evidently, you might have just had a bad phone, buddy.
No,
Might have
I
been.
think
Oh
he's
no.
possessed. I think he's possessed, and his phone was possessed.
Nah,
You
I
might.
think it was just a midget
You might.
porn that did it.
It's either a bad phone or a bad update that was conflicting with something else.
I don't
That
know what it
happens.
was. I can't trust it.
Because I've had a bad update on my phone before, so I just reset mine back to factory and then went in and got all the updates again, and whatever I did fixed it. So I don't know if it was just a bad update and I didn't have the next update to come out with the hot fixes to fix that one or whatever. So I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know. So
It
but
seems like every year Samsung wants you to get a new phone, and my phone was acting up every year for the last couple of years that I've owned
mhm.
Samsung. Something was going on with it.
Apple was actually accused and found guilty of doing exactly that.
Yeah, and
Yep,
that's
they
They
what.
sure as
they
hell
Yeah.
were.
they were forcing it through their software.
Yep.
They were making the software make the phone do bad things so people would buy new ones. They
Yeah.
got
Yep.
caught.
Burn
And
up
that was just like
electricity and
2 years
everything else.
ago.
Yeah, I
That
think
was
they
only
got
like
it
2 years
fixed.
ago.
The
Yeah,
best
they
thing I
did.
can tell you this: the best thing ever happened to my Apple phone, my iPhone, is it got stolen out of the front seat of my truck. That was the best thing could ever happen to that phone.
You got it stolen.
Because
Last
yeah, it got
iPhone we had in my household was an iPhone 4, and the thing was a piece of shit.
no, it was my fault the damn thing got stolen because I'm always walking around with a Bluetooth in my ear. So I forgot about it when I pulled up to the gas station one day. I got out and wasn't thinking nothing about it, and I was on the phone with somebody. I can't remember who the hell I was on the phone with, but I
Did it
walked in
get
the
stolen
store.
while you was on the call?
Yeah, literally, it got stolen while I was on a fucking call inside the store. Somebody reached inside of my truck and stole
Oh,
my damn phone.
you were
Well,
probably in
that
there
person needs to
buying.
burn in hell
You
because
probably
I don't care
buying some
whether
Miller
it's an
Lite.
iPhone or a Samsung. At that point, you don't steal shit.
But see, it was my own
Thievery.
fault. Like I said, I mean, I was just and my Bluetooth was still connected, so I was standing in line at the store at the gas station to get something, and all of a sudden it said your Bluetooth is disconnected. I was like, what? So I started reaching in my pocket for my phone. Then I realized my phone wasn't in my pocket. So I got out of line and set my stuff I had in my hand on the little ice cream cooler right there by the register and walked out to the
Yeah.
front seat of my truck. My driver's door was open and my phone was gone out of the front seat of my truck.
Damn.
Damn sure was.
His phone was gone. Just
It was
like that.
gone. You should have called a Texas lawman and picked that thing up.
They absconded with his phone.
That's
I was
right.
pissed.
Hey.
I was pissed off, but at the time, I was like, you know what? I hated that phone so much. I was glad that motherfucker got stolen. That was the first and one and only iPhone that I've ever had, and I said, I will never go back to these motherfuckers again. I will
Well,
fight
I
it tooth
actually
and nail
differ.
from now on.
As much as I don't like iPhones and somebody's stolen it from me, I would want to hunt them down, and I'd use location tracking to do that.
Well, see, I'm not the most tech savvy person, Pinks, so I didn't even know nothing about all that location tracking
Yeah,
and all
well,
that
it
kind of
depends on which
stuff.
one it was. If it wasn't so good back in the day.
It was the iPhone 11. So
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, you can go to Google search.
well, what the hell was I gonna search on? My phone just got stolen, motherfucker. What was I gonna look for it on? I
Computer.
have no phone to search it no more. I wasn't at home.
As soon as your phone was dead on, you would know exactly where it was at.
Yeah, it was like that. I wasn't at home. I was gone. I was in my truck somewhere. I wasn't nowhere around a computer or nothing anymore.
Oh God, this was not.
All I could do when I got home at that point, I just called Spectrum, my cable company that I use for my cable service, my phone service at home. I just called
They
them
keep
and told
trying
them
to
what.
get me.
No, I called them, told them what had happened and stuff like that, and they cut my phone off immediately. But it was like an hour and a half later after I got back home.
Spectrum keeps trying to get me to switch to their mobile service for
Dude,
$25 a month per line, and I'm like, no, it's not gonna
I'm
happen.
telling you right now, Pinks, it's fucking awesome service, dude. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome service. No
It
matter
is, but I
what,
lose a couple of things I have on the service I have now that I
telling
don't
you.
want to lose.
No matter where I go, the good thing about Spectrum
It's
is
Verizon.
no,
Oh,
that's where you're wrong. It's
no,
not
that's
just
where I'm right. I
Verizon.
looked it up. It's on the
Yeah,
Verizon network.
it's not just Verizon. The thing about Spectrum is they use everybody's towers. No
Last I
matter.
read, they are steadfast on Verizon now, and they use hotspots that are theirs.
Well, all I know is
Spectrum
no matter
Wi-Fi
where I
hotspot.
go, I have service. Perfect. I have great service
Oh,
everywhere I go. No matter where it is I go.
what Verizon is Verizon has like great service. That's the thing. That's the one thing I hated when I left Verizon. I didn't hate not paying for them anymore because they were fucking expensive.
Oh hell no!
But
before I went to Spectrum, that's who I had was Verizon.
God,
Goddamn,
they were so goddamn expensive.
dude, their taxes and fees and all that shit they put on top of your bill every month just kicks you right in the balls.
Yeah. I'm glad I get a discount on it.
Discount on it.
I get a discount for being a first responder law enforcement. So
Oh, there you
they
go.
give me 25% off. So
Well, hell yeah.
that's why I roll with them.
Damn right.
Yeah, I got
But-
I do get the military discount on T-Mobile too, so that's nice. They actually have military plans.
See, my brother's on that family plan thing through Verizon,
Come on.
and he's ex-military also, so I'm sure he gets that same plan. And I ask him about his bill every month. He goes, "Man, I'll always get some kind of extra taxes and fees and shit on my bill every month."
Well,
Yeah.
there are taxes and fees on all phone bills every month. Some of them they just put it in the charge and don't have it show it as a separate charge. That I do.
I don't get that
I
through
think that's
Spectrum
what
though.
Spectrum does too.
I don't get that through Spectrum. My phone
No.
bill every month is $45 flat fee. That's it.
What I'm saying is, you're paying those taxes. They just bake it into the cost, so it's not a separate charge. But they're federal and local taxes. You have to pay them. So they just bake it into the bill. It's like
okay. Well, that's fine.
Whatever you're paying, it's part of it.
Okay. Well, I don't mind that, considering I'm only paying $45 a month for an unlimited plan. Oh, I don't mind that at all. As long as my bill don't go up, I'll stick right where I'm at. I ain't go. I'm perfectly happy with you guys.
For 25, but that's per line. So, and I need 4 lines though. So at that point, it's the same price. Almost the same price I'm paying now.
Well, there you go.
Get down on it.
But then I'd actually have to start paying for my Netflix again. And,
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get Netflix, so I gotta start researching that shit to see how much it's gonna cost me per month.
Depends on whether you want commercials or not.
Yeah. I'm gonna get naked flicks.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the one that's got commercials, just because I'm too cheap to pay for the one that don't.
It's
Commercials
like
don't bother
$8.99
me.
a month now.
Yeah, commercials don't bother me, man. That gives me a chance to go take a piss and shit while the commercials are going.
You know
Don't
what gives
bother
me
me.
a chance to do that is pausing things.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something we
that's
didn't
it.
have as kids, you know?
Oh, I'll still have that,
I,
regardless. I still have the
I
power
look
of
at
pause.
that. I look at I look at that, you know, and look at my kids and go, you just don't know the struggles that your parents went through. The struggles of, you know, before we even had a VCR. You know,
Hey,
Street
you
Fox,
remember?
what's up?
Yeah, Street
Hey,
Fox is up in here.
what's up, Street
who's
Fox?
that?
Remember?
Street Fox.
Hey,
What's up?
What's up, Street
some
Fox?
of you might not be old enough to remember this, but I'm pretty sure every single one of us on this panel is old enough to remember this. Remember when we was growing up, before call waiting and all that shit, and you had the
Oh
one
yeah,
line in your phone,
one
Yeah.
line.
your whole phone service, and you try to call a buddy of yours, and they try to call you, especially if you got a sister and she was on the phone all the damn time.
Oh
Oh, they
God,
say, man, I've been trying to call you for hours, and the fucking phone is just busy, busy, busy. I'm like, well, okay then,
Oh,
there it is.
I'd always just leave the house when that happened. Time to go.
Oh shit! Remember they first came out with Star 69 too to see who called you.
Oh yeah, call back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Street Fox, my man, how you been, buddy? Long time no see. Hope everything's well with you, buddy.
Oh, so I need to find this stuff, and I know I have some, and I don't want to have to go and buy it. It's kind of like Velcro, but it works. In my opinion, it works a little bit better. But the stuff I have right now is just Velcro. It's white, but it'll be hidden. So I'm hoping this will work. The stuff I'm looking for is like it's like a hard plasticky kind of hook and loop style. It doesn't have the soft fuzzy stuff. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's a different kind of Velcro. You know, like this stuff here has that fuzzy, you know, soft side to it. And then the loop side, the other stuff, it's kind of like this on both sides, but it's taller. And that's what I really want to use. But I don't have any. At least I can't find it. Swear I had a box of it.
Dude, we didn't even get a damn push button phone till the 80s. We still had damn rotary phones up to the 80s.
We had a rotary phone on the kitchen wall at my house.
We had one in the hallway because we only had a 3-bedroom house, no, a 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom, and that little hallway. We went down the hallway. Bathroom was on the left, and the 2 bedrooms was at the end of the hallway, and the door to the right went to the living room, and the damn phone was right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I put them in a different drawer.
And the only heat we had, y'all probably remember this. Y'all remember the old floor furnaces?
Yep. I lost
Big
my.
old big old damn
I lost.
grates in the floor. That's what we had for heat.
I
That was
lost
it.
my inchworm to one of those at my grandma's house. Thanks for
I
bringing
lo-
up that bad memory.
Dude, I lost a lot of hair. Well, I wasn't old enough to have hair on my back, but I got a damn checkerboard on my back because I was riding my big wheel through the house, my little school bus. I still remember this shit like it was yesterday. And boy, I flipped over and fell back first on that motherfucker, boy.
I liked how the grates were actually, they were kind of meant to walk on, but you didn't want to.
You didn't want to stay on
Even
them
with
long.
shoes on. Even with the shoes on, it would melt your damn shoes.
It damn sure would, especially because all we had back in those days was old Converse. Remember the old
Kids
flat
and
bottom ass
Converse.
Converse? That's all we had. That's all
I like
Mama
those
ever bought us,
Converse, damn it.
Converse.
I loved my Chucks.
Dude, they still selling those damn things. Them things have
They came
got
back,
like
yeah. They came back for a while
yeah.
there. They got popular again.
Hell, they're still popular. Them things have got a big
Are they?
resurgence, man. Hell yeah, people around here wearing them damn things all over
They are
the
not
place.
the same shoe, though. I do know that I think they put more insole in them now.
My
Back
favorite
then, they
shoe when
didn't.
they came out was Vans. God, I used to love
Vans,
my checkerboarded Vans. Hell yeah.
the Vans were awesome.
I
I
got
and
some
many of
Vans
my
flip
friends
flops.
had those.
You
I
still got the
got.
Vans flip flops now?
I actually just bought them like a couple years ago from Kohl's. They're really nice ones, and I don't wear them all the
Really?
time, so they're still like new.
Oh really?
Nice. I
I
miss
got a
my
pair of
Vans.
Puma, uh, or not really. I guess you don't call them flip flops. They look like flip flops. They just don't have the little piece that goes between your big toe and the other toe. It's like slip on slippers.
The
You know what I'm talking
slides.
about? Yeah, slides. I got a pair of those, but I got to throw them away because I've had them for like 8 years and they're almost in like perfect condition. And right after I bought those things, about 3 months later, is when I got my dog. And she chewed a little bitty piece out of the little part that your foot slides up into, the top of it. And like I said, they're still almost brand new, but I don't wear them because of that reason. And I've held on to them. I've held on to them for all this time. Don't know why. I need to throw the motherfuckers in the garbage. Give me another pair.
I miss my Jesus sandals I had for, oh God, I bought them in Hawaii. When I was stationed in Hawaii, I bought them. I called them Jesus sandals. They were really good sandals with real leather. They weren't Birkins. They weren't any fancy name brand, but my God, I had those things for 15, 20 years. And they finally fell apart. And I know why they fell apart, because I'd walk through rivers with them and let them dry out without putting any leather conditioner on them. So, they dry up cracked. And
I have never been able to wear sandals because I can't stand something looped up around the back of my ankle for some reason. I have never liked those. I've tried them. It just never was comfortable on the back of my feet.
Weren't bad because it felt like you were in sneakers almost on the backside. The thing that was on the back was wider, so it kind of felt like a sneaker.
Daniel Berry Sports Highlights and Funky East Coast Ken.
Funky, what's up, Funky Monkey?
East Coast Ken, how's it going? Long time no see.
Know where to find the Saline bully at?
He's talking about the Saline bully.
Oh, what's up there, East Coast Ken?
Oh shit! I was about to do something. I forgot what it was.
Doc Martens are nice too. I like those.
What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? I've never seen him before.
I'm try and show y'all if I can get over there without tripping over 500 things when I'm carrying on my laptop. Nope.
East Coast Ken, I don't guess I've ever heard of those. Dr. Martens, I don't guess I've ever heard of those.
Widescreen.
I will when I get over there. I can do it now.
Well, I had to do it for Subline.
I don't guess I've ever heard of those.
Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, because I don't have my little camera because it just wouldn't work today. So let's see what it looks like. Get y'all in the car here and cover the camera with my phone. There it is. I just need to get something to fill these things in. I mean, just dummies would be fine. But it'll be a lot easier for you to read that now. Wow, the bottom of this laptop is hot. And this is one of those that folds over and becomes a tablet too. You can imagine how hot that get holding the tablet. There we go. And that down a little bit. Not looking right at the lights. Excuse me. And
I am actually going to get back to work.
There's those vans.
Who's the TV in the background?
That's mine. I'll be away from it in a second.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera back on again so I can see your van.
What you got him hanging on the wall?
No, I'm fucking laying on the floor.
hold on.
Don't back talk me.
Size that.
Here, you some bitch.
Oh yeah, I love those things. I used to have a pair of those too. I love those, but
I never had a pair of them.
somebody stole them from me because they were comfortable.
I had a pair of those up in the trees.
And this, if you're looking, Salty.
Oh, okay.
It's this. It's
Damn,
got a really small screen.
Almost even matches the color of your car.
Oh yeah, that's why.
No.
Blue. These are replaceable. It comes with a couple different colors.
Who would ever get stuff that matches the color of their car?
I know one person named Kermit that's got a bunch of damn chamois that matches his damn car.
Chamois? I don't use chamois.
What's a chamois?
Microfibers.
Well, microfiber. That's what microfibers used to be called. They used to be called chamois.
No,
Until people started calling them
microfibers.
microfibers.
Made out of deer skin.
The one with his nickname on him. Funky, don't you have some elephant penis videos to go watch?
Oh my God.
Damn.
He sends me a freaking post from IG. Says how elephants scratch their bellies, and it freaking shows this monster cock of a freaking elephant. He's using it to scratch his belly. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, what the?
No, we said to make you jealous. Like,
Didn't I send you one where the elephant's walking? I told you Salty's hanging underneath him. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
Y'all motherfuckers, I don't have IG. Y'all make fun of me on that shit. Bunch of bitches.
Why don't you have IG
I
then?
deleted my damn IG.
Why?
Ah, man, I just got tired of it, man.
I
I
have
got.
one that I never post on.
See, I'm not a real big social media fan. I don't like a whole bunch of different shit.
You're still on MySpace though, aren't you?
No, God, I don't even know how. I don't know how many years ago I damn got rid of my MySpace. Holy fuck, dude.
I
I love
still have an
long
account.
time
I
ago.
never got rid of it.
But I'm gonna tell you what, MSN Messenger was a game changer, dude. I used to love the shit out of that damn thing.
I'm gonna take it off and straighten up my. I got it kind of sideways. Ah.
Me and my gaming buddies online, dude. We used to send gaming files left and right back back and forth to MSN Messenger.
Shut up, stupid car, beeping at me because my door was open. I had the ignition on.
I want
Damn butt bars.
if my damn sprites in the freezer are froze hard enough for me to go get them out yet.
Okay, those are all still solid. That's good. I'm gonna check. I'm just there's a wild hair up my ass. I'm check. Oh, last towel.
You got mail.
Well, do us a favor. When you get ready to pick that wild hair out of your ass, please don't have your camera on.
Hey, has anybody seen this movie Civil War that came out this year?
What's it
Yes, I
called?
have. Civil
What'd you
War.
think
It's
of
pretty
it?
good. I thought it was actually
Yeah.
a really good movie. I really wanted that when have you watched it?
I'm watching it. I'm gonna turn it on tonight.
Yeah,
What
I think it's done really well, but it wasn't what I expected it to be.
Right.
is it? A series or a
Um,
movie?
It's a
it's a
movie.
movie,
Is it
and
on Amazon
it's
Prime?
done really well. Good
Yes.
acting.
I'll look it up then.
It's just a really good movie. I thought it was a good movie, and it shows what could happen maybe in the U.S. But yeah, I don't see it going to those lengths. Not like that. But yeah,
East Coast
that
Ken,
president was one of the worst.
East Coast Ken, I talked to him about a month ago. I guess it was.
Who?
Who?
Mark 91 Mustang.
I
Oh.
was thinking
Yeah, I
about
haven't
him
heard from him
yesterday
in
for
a
some
while.
reason.
I was thinking about him about a couple of weeks ago, man. Hope he's doing okay.
I actually thought about him earlier today when I saw his name on something. I was like, oh, wonder how he's been.
I got his number. I just ain't never tried to text him or call him because
Working.
I gotta find it.
I know he's so damn busy at his job, or at least he was. I don't know if hell, it's been so long since I've seen him. Talk to him. I don't know if he's still working at the same company or not.
I don't either.
I hope he's doing well. He's a
I
good
do
dude.
too.
Yes, he is. Mark is a really good dude, man. I miss talking to that fella.
I miss
That's like
seeing
Emerald
his
Emerald
car that he was
Knox,
working on.
Northern Mustang.
Northern still
Mark,
shows up every now and then.
Yeah.
Mark was Mark was one of those guys, dude. He was always in a good mood, always willing to laugh, cut up, shooting shit, have a good time and stuff. I mean, the dude, you just never seen him in a bad mood. You know what I mean? He was just always a happy guy, and I like talking to
His
people like that.
last video was 5 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
91 Mustang Ford the tear down, the front end tear down.
I know
It was
Gary
five
used to
months
give us an
ago.
update every now and then, but Gary hadn't gave us an update in a long time, so I don't even know if Gary talked to him.
Let's see. And his last short he uploaded was in May 27th. That's the last time he uploaded anything. Other than that, I have not seen or heard from him.
Me neither. Like I said, I hope everything's
Wow,
going good for
why is
him and
it
his family,
raining?
man.
It's hot in here.
Dude,
It's
it's hot.
getting hot in here.
I'm
I'm
sitting
sweating.
outside
I
and it's
don't like
hot.
that. Well, I wouldn't be out there. It's too hot. So
Oh
another thing I need
shit.
to do is I actually need to drain some water out of this thing because I put too much in it. And it's such a mess draining it too because of the way they do it. Because especially on this one, because it's an aftermarket radiator, and so it doesn't have like a drain tube with a cut. You just open it and close it, and that's it. Comes out from the same hole you open it with.
Yeah, that's the same damn way
It's
the radiator is on my Colorado. Same exact way.
yeah. Well, this is the stock one's a lot better because it's got a thing. That might be the Mustang I'm thinking of, where you can put a hose on it and then turn the dial, and it comes up through the side. Whereas on this one, it may be the same, may not. I did
Salty's
get
got
something new,
yeah.
and
Salty's got
and
a hose in his cock. That's the
I'm
only
gonna
way
be
it
doing a
works.
video on this.
I hope like hell I do got a hole in my cock. Because if
A
I
hose
didn't,
in
I'd
it.
be fucking damn puking piss.
Got a hose in it.
Just
Hose
I
in
need,
it, not a hole.
I'd like to add a hose to it.
That little button on a fur coat. That way you don't piss on your balls.
Funky, the earth is flat and has a dome over the top of it.
No, I do like them old men that you see at the damn when you go to the bathroom. They sitting there holding their damn pecker with one hand, and they got their hand on the wall, way above the toilet, leaning forward like that. That's why I do now to keep pissing on my damn balls.
You know what I hate is those motherfuckers in the bathroom taking a piss and they're on their cell phone. I'm like, you're that fucking important or
no.
you're that involved that you gotta be on your cell
I
phone while you're
know,
taking a
right?
piss.
That's crazy shit.
I know. I can't stand that shit either, T. And I don't know why people do that shit. I mean, I understand if you're at home and you got to run in and take a quick piss or something like that. That's one thing. But when you're in a public bathroom and shit like that, I mean, goddamn, you can tell somebody, "Hey, man, let me hit you back here in a few minutes. Let me go in here and drain
Yeah.
the weasel or something." You know?
No shit. I agree with that
Damn,
sentiment.
dude, just fucking pop the S vest.
So how's the temperature down there, T? You said it was hot as shit with all that damn
It's been hot.
backpack and all that shit on.
It was 100 something degrees. And then yesterday late, about 2 hours before I got off a shift, we had a guy come to the front gate and mentally disturbed. He thought people were after him. His parents were trying to have him killed. He's like 33 years old, and he
Oh
had some.
shit.
Yeah, so I've had mental health training when I was with Homeland, and I was able. They actually just. I started talking to the dude, and they just stepped back to other officers and like, all right, go ahead, do this, T. You got this. So, I kept the guy calm, got a good rapport. We called the sheriff because there was nothing we could do for him, not being military. And
Yeah.
but talking to him, I think I got him to be able to trust in police more because he thinks police officers are corrupt, and he
A lot
doesn't
of them
believe in
are.
hospital systems. So, talking to him, I think I got him to able to go when he left there to go to a hospital.
Cool deal, man.
Yeah, yeah.
With all your work.
My supervisor sergeant came out. He's like, hey man, great job. I saw how calm that guy was, and just how he kept looking at you and the rapport that you had built with him, and the trust that he had in you that just kept him at a level. I'm like, yeah, it was. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good that your boss and people like that, your supervisors, was able to see that shit firsthand.
Mhm.
That shit that'll go a long ways, man.
Yeah, it'll help me out. Help me out my career.
Yeah, hopefully they see
Career,
all
dude.
this shit. And instead of the 30 cent the government usually gives you, they give you 55.
Oh yeah. Old funky sangs, old funky monkey fixing his back dash or back board thing.
Package tray.
Yeah. Old funky sure is resourceful.
I thought he did a good job on that package tray too.
He's demented. That's what he is.
East Coast Ken, it was pretty wild to see it. I've done role playing with it, and I've done a lot of, where we did a lot of quiz and stuff like that on it. But to actually use the training in firsthand was like, all right.
So that was the first time you ever actually had to use the training.
I've had to use it towards a gentleman who was a silver alert. He called my buddy. He called my buddy a motherfucker, but he said I was good. He goes, I like this guy, but you're a fucking asshole. You're a motherfucker.
Gotta love
So,
the elderly.
yeah,
Well, you can't get mad at somebody for being honest.
true that. Funk Dog said I had my moments. You and your faux suede headliner.
I have my moments. Huh.
Huh.
Trying to think if there's anything else I was going to do on this car tonight, but I don't think there was.
Pinks, I'm glad you're out there getting it done and moving around like you are.
Oh,
I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
moving.
Happy you're moving. You may be moving a little bit slower, a little bit more methodically, but you're out there doing it and moving. So that's good shit.
I'm hoping that I can get the Mustang in here soon, but I got to clean all this shit up.
Yeah.
All this mess that you don't see. In fact, you need to see. This
Well,
is.
Salty will come over and help. He'd be there in a couple of days to help you out, but he's like a blister. He shows up after the work's done.
Well, that's the best time to show up.
Hmm.
See the mess. You got that.
Why do I want to go visit somebody and work my ass off when I go visit them and sit down and chill out?
There
Well,
we
you
go.
ain't got no ass to work off. You
You ain't lying. You ain't
I
lying.
need
It's
to throw
all
my tools away. I need to get rid of that junk there.
Don't
Just got a whole
disagree
bunch
with
of
that,
crap to
brother.
clean up.
Back in the day, I used to have enough ass to hold up my britches. I don't now. Now I got a big enough belly now. Just pushes them motherfuckers right on down.
now it's just the ass in front of you.
Yeah, I got that.
Also,
I got that front butt.
I'd like to see the top of my toolboxes again one day,
Hey, there you go.
and maybe the top of my workbench. I cleaned it off, and the next day it's covered again. That's one of the problems is I'm messy. I need to start getting rid of some of this shit.
Bully.
Like, I don't know how to get rid of some of it because I don't have a junk. I don't know of a scrapyard around here to take some of this shit to.
You trying to get the funky
figure that
down?
out.
You ain't got to take it anywhere, Pinks. All you got to do is look on Facebook Marketplace and make a post. I got a bunch of junk I'm ready to get rid of. Scrap this, scrap that,
Got a bunch
and they'll
of
be
scrap metal.
No, I'd
and they'll
rather
be-
take it to a junk myself and get the money for it because it's
Yeah.
heavy.
Cause
You know,
there'll
heavy
be
metal
15,000 people showing up at your house to get that shit.
But then I also have to weigh that against, do I get rid of this stuff? Because if I ever want to sell this car, I probably should put it back to stock. I'm never selling this car, but unless something happens that I have to.
Just say if you ever sell it, it's probably gonna be worth more in the configuration it is now than it would be stock.
No, not really.
Yeah, but by the
People
time
know
you
that
sell
it
it, you're gonna
rode
be too old.
You're gonna have some.
Put away wet.
You're gonna have some young whippersnapper out there that loves those little turbocharged 4-cylinder badass little STs, and they can be like, "I got me one. It's local. I'm going to buy that bastard."
Yeah, I ain't selling. I think I'm gonna keep it as long as I can.
So
Subline, you finally dry out?
Finally dry out. What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Oh,
have
what'd you do? Did you get your ass wet at the race the other day?
Oh my God, dude, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. I mean, just dude, they were in like a 2-hour rain delay, and we had no shelter, nowhere to go, dude. So for 2 hours, we were searching for tree to tree to tree to see which trees would block the rain the best.
Oh, well, you do got to remember something. You are on a downtown fucking Chicago road. Like, where the hell do you think you're gonna find shelter at?
Well, they had canopies built up where they were selling beer and stuff like that, but by the time you get to it, they were already filled up with people, and I'm not freaking making myself a goddamn sardine in there, dude. I was so drenched. Every 3 minutes I was able to take my shirt and just wring it.
You should have
All you
took
gotta
one of
do
them
is
10 umbrellas your family owns.
all you gotta do is walk up under those canopies and cut a fart. That so much would have cleared out for you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I tried to text you and tell you, and you said, "Oh, it ain't gonna be that bad." But no, you didn't listen to me.
It was not forecasted to do what it did. I'll tell you that right now.
It don't matter. I tried to warn you, didn't I?
Look here, you some bitch. I don't want to hear it again, all right? Just take that shit and shove it up in your goddamn tree where y'all the tornado shit stuck in, all right, motherfucker?
Well, let me tell you this, you little dick turd.
Right.
Dick turd.
Hey, y'all sure y'all ain't married?
No, I got that from T.
When we
Next
get
time I
home,
want your information, I'll beat it out of you.
Yeah.
Okay, now where are they racing at this coming up weekend?
Later, Ken. Have a good one, brother.
On the
Good night,
track.
Ken.
Later, Ken. Thanks for
East
coming
Coast
in.
Kid, take care, buddy. I'm not.
I'm
What
not even
track are
sure
they
where they're
racing
at.
on?
I'm not sure.
Bama, you should know.
Would you lose your hat, Sublime?
I'd have to look it up. I can't remember.
What'd you say,
Sublime, did you
T?
lose your hat?
Did I
Well, I
lose
hope
my
your
hat?
motherfucking head was in it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Uh-oh. Funky Thing is being a bully.
Okay, Funky. Like I said, there was literally a 10%, maybe 15% chance. They said, oh, yeah, there may be a small storm that comes through, and then once it does, you're done. And I'm like, okay. And I even checked the future cat. I mean, dude, don't even go there. I watch the weather
Dude,
like freaking,
Dude,
like,
he's
don't
a
even know.
roofer. He ought to know.
Hey,
dude.
Funky. He
Dude.
was going to
Dude.
watch the weather, but then he got high.
Yeah,
He was going to
exactly.
put a pop in his
Exactly.
pocket, and then he got high. He
Well,
knew it was going to rain, my guy.
my advice to
Because he was
you is,
high, because he was high, because he got high.
my advice to you is, do not
But
believe the weatherman anymore because they all
No
paid to
shit.
tell a lie.
But let me just say this now. You're going to an event, really. You know what I'm saying? You say, okay, let's take this, let's take that, just in case, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could also see Sublime's point too. He didn't have any like a seat, so it was all standing room. And who wants to stand and hold that shit all day long at a race?
Poncho in your
No,
pocket.
no, you ain't got.
Ain't hard
You
to hold.
take a
No,
poncho.
yeah, a homemade poncho, dude. You take a big green
Yeah.
garbage bag, you fold it, cut the holes, and you fold it up and put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
And now that something like that, even a poncho you buy at the damn store, you can do the same thing with. Just fold it up and stick it in your back pocket till you need it.
yeah.
But you know, it would have been better than the way you got wet anyway.
Well, if I'd have thought about it a couple hours, which I don't know what time he got there. I'd have said something before then, but I didn't know what time he was leaving. I had no clue.
Hey, Funky,
Well,
lucky none of them got a flat tire or had to slow down or something, because it being in Chicago, they might have got carjacked.
yeah, no shit. Even on the
Well,
racetrack. Damn right.
Well, I don't know if they would, because they start running stick shift cars, and these latest fucking idiot generation we deal with can't figure it out. So that's like an
Yeah.
anti-theft device.
No, I saw.
Wait, what did he say? How is NASCAR or Chicago or smart? Well, I didn't yell at Chicago, and I didn't yell at NASCAR. I was yelling at the weather. So I didn't blame NASCAR for it. I didn't blame Chicago for it. I blamed Mother Nature. That's who I blame.
There's an old adage to that.
He
It says,
blamed
"God makes
family.
rain." Ain't
Well,
that
let me
right?
ask you this then. Is next year their last contracted year to run that race?
I believe so, yes.
Do you think they'll extend that?
No.
Well, yes, they will. Chicago, dude, Chicago makes money, so much money from that race. It's retarded. I think they made over $50 million just from that race.
Now they didn't make it. You know who made it? All
You
the
know,
politicians made it.
Well,
Exactly.
Stuck it right in their
Chicago
pockets.
might look. That might have been how much money went into the city, but NASCAR is not going to put it back on the schedule if they're not making money.
That's right.
Pocono.
Oh, yeah.
they're
that's
racing
where
at
that
Pocono next?
yeah.
Pocono. Okay.
I love Pocono, dude.
Yeah, that's always a good race.
Yeah.
Well, you can already tell who's going to be up front of that race.
Ooh,
So,
Kyle Larson?
Kyle
if
Larson
that
and
race
damn
was-
Joey Logano.
If that race was in Pocahole, Salty be in the back.
Well, they wouldn't fucking feel it.
No, he'd be in the front.
No, it'd be more like tickle a hole. I can't focus. Got to tickle a hole.
Mother
But,
Nature ain't never done shit for me, so I'm going to talk all the shit I want about Mother Nature.
No,
She
what I'm saying is though,
pissed on me
It's-
so many times.
Oh, Mother
it's gonna
Nature
be-
kept you in a job there, Mr. Sublime.
no,
Oh,
what
my
I'm saying
God.
is it's going to be interesting to find out when the numbers come out of how much, if the numbers ever does come out, if NASCAR made money on that race, or if they're just running the race to honor their contract, and at the end of the contract they're
Well,
like,
I
"Fuck
do
this, we're not
know
going
there
back."
was more people this year at the race than there was
You know what I
last
mean?
year.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I
because
do know that.
hey, Bama, that's because they got free tickets from all the
Speakers aren't
undocumented
working.
aliens that got there. They gave them free tickets to go watch it.
Yeah, no
That's
shit. You're right, T.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're probably right, T. I won't disagree with that one.
Congratulations on audio.
Free tickets, free food vending, and all the other shit.
I won my tickets from the radio station.
I'm really surprised that you won tickets off the radio. You know how
That's
fucking
why.
hard
He
that
told
is
him-
to do, man.
Well,
He
here's
told
the
him he
thing.
was
What
a
made it so
roofer.
easy
He
is
told
that
him he
You
was
guys talking?
it was 6:50
sir.
in the morning when they you know, a lot of people aren't on the road yet by 6:50 in the morning. So, and plus
I don't hear anything. Son of a bitch.
it was basically, you know, it's a radio station, and they said, hey, if you're going on a road trip, you know, what's your playlist looking like? And at first I wasn't even going to call, but then they said we're giving away NASCAR tickets. I'm like, oh shit. I picked up the phone and called. It rang. They picked up. You know, I told them what my playlist is when I go on road trips. When I was getting ready to head to Tennessee at the time, and then I went like I did like an elbow cuff. I'm like, by the way, I'm a huge NASCAR fan. And freaking they ended up giving me the tickets. So I was like, all
What'd
right.
you do? Did you tell
Dude, that
him
was cool.
your favorite songs was like
Oh crap.
Dancing Queen by ABBA?
No, I said some rockin'
Freddie
dockin',
Mercury
some
was your
damn
favorite
Yankees.
singer.
Did you see Funky Stain's comment?
See, you
Who's up
were
front is
you were
determined
doing
by
good.
who they
You were
are.
doing good with that list until you said
Why are my
doctor.
speakers not working?
Oh my God, Funky.
Pinks, if you can hear us, dude, it might not be your speakers. It might just be StreamYard. You might need to go out and come back in.
Hey, you know why you got free tickets, Sublime? Probably because you told them you were on your way to a roofing job. They thought you were Mexican there illegally, so they felt complied to give it to you.
Yeah,
Oh
no
my
shit.
God.
Like, look, we got to give it to this guy, or he's gonna call Biden on us.
Right? He's gonna call Joey.
It don't
on
matter.
us.
Biden would forget.
What were we talking about?
Who?
Oh man, yeah, exactly, dude. As I was coming outside here to get on the live, damn, my mom was sitting there watching Fox News, and they had that fucking Fetterman dude on there. I was like, what the fuck are they got that bald motherfucker on TV for?
Oh crap. I don't know how to leave.
You gotta hit the X, Goober.
He can't hear you. Y'all hadn't heard him. We can hear him, but he cannot hear us.
Somebody who can get on there, tell them to go to X. Put your
If,
finger
if
across them
hey,
X.
yeah, if somebody is in the chat, and tell
it's-
him.
oh, crap.
You might need to tell him just to go out and come back in.
He already did that.
StreamYard does that stupid
Oh,
shit.
we just
too.
lost T.
What T? We heard T just fine.
No, T just left the panel, is what I'm saying. What the hell was that?
Who the hell was playing that?
Thanks, I think. I can't see Bama playing that music.
I
I
can't.
thought that was Sublime singing myself.
Oh, you want me to sing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, go for it, go for
Look,
it.
I can see that in NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and all that shit being on Bama's playlist.
Yeah. If it ain't hard rock, you might as well just forget about it.
Bama's actually going against a lot of down.
Okay, well, let me ask you something, Bama, just out of curiosity. What is your idea of hard rock?
Oh shit. Let's see. You can go. Well, it started back in the day would be AC/DC, but then you had Holy Diver. We can go on and on.
Wait, who
You know
sings
who
Holy
Holy
Diver?
Diver
Holy Diver wasn't a band. That's
Yeah,
the name
who
I
of
know
a
sings
song.
the
it?
song.
Yeah, it's a
It was
song,
a
not
song.
the name of a band.
And who sings it?
I know who sings it. Y'all tell
I
me.
know you know, Salty. I'm asking Bama.
Oh shit! Right this second, I cannot remember. Well, see, I don't lie. I just tell you the truth.
Does the name start with a D?
Well, his last name does.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell you this. It's RJD, if that means anything to you.
Then you had
He just skipped right over that shit,
Metallica.
did he?
I mean,
He's
we
like, fuck it,
go.
I'm moving on.
Yeah, I know. He's like, fuck it, I can't remember.
James.
Well, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I could lie like other people do, but I tell you the truth, I can't remember.
Dio, Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah, the
Okay.
I'm a big Dio fan, man. I always have been.
George Michael and the Wham Boys.
Oh my God, that's almost like having what was that damn Boy George? Oh my God.
Come, Cornelia.
Oh, yeah.
And what makes it so bad, you even know the words to the song.
They were a one-hit wonder. I mean, shit.
Is Wham Boys? Is that the Island Boys?
No, Wham. The movie,
No,
the
that's
band
that.
Wham.
That's
And-
that mother. What is that dude? What was his name?
George Michael.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other guy's name.
They got arrested in the bathroom sucking dick.
Well, so, yeah, something like that.
I don't know about all that. I never followed them, so I could not tell you any history about those fellas.
Can you guys
No,
hear
he
me?
did.
Yeah, we can hear you, Pinks.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you, Pink.
I had to put my headphones back in. You just wouldn't switch back.
Oh, I gotta get out of here a little bit. I gotta hop in the shower and go to bed.
Well, you got to get up early in the morning?
Oh yeah, 5:20.
Damn, dude.
That's what time I gotta get up every day now. Because freaking, I
You
got
might
an
as well-
hour-long drive to the office, and I have to be there by 7:15, 7:20.
Damn, how did your office get an hour long? It used to be 30 minutes. What the hell happened?
They moved it.
Oh, I didn't know y'all got a new building.
Oh yeah, it's a much bigger, better building. But the only problem is my commute got doubled.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but the
Now,
only good thing is I have to leave so early that there's traffic on the road, but it's moving. So at least I don't get caught in any traffic jams.
Now, are you further in town or are you still out of town?
Just further north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Miss Carol, what's up?
Hey,
what's up,
what's up
Jamie?
there, Jamie? How you doing?
They built back better. What?
I think it's in Chicago.
Oh,
So you got a bigger building. Did they give you an office, or is your office still in the front seat of your truck?
my office is pretty much in the front seat of my truck. Take care, T. Have a good one, brother.
T, take care, buddy. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, I
Glad to
mean,
see.
pretty much the only thing I go to the office for is to get the guys out the door and then freaking go do my shit.
So you're pretty much responsible for getting them out the door every day now, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Oh, okay. So how are you liking the new position?
Well, I'll let you know at the end of the year when I see how freaking much money I make. Ask me that question in about 4 months.
All right, hold on. Let me write that down.
Well,
I mean-
as far as let me ask you something. Since you picked up I'm assuming you picked up a bigger territory, so you probably got more estimates and you're probably
Yep.
selling more.
Yep.
Does it seem like you're selling more now than when before you
yeah,
got
dude.
the position?
Dude, last year I finished the year with just under $700,000 in sales. Right now, I'm at like 6.25, 650 already.
Oh, so you
So-
still got what, like you said, 4 more months to go, right?
Yeah, the goal is to get to 1 million, but 900,000 will suffice.
Oh, okay.
Sales.
There you go. So your in bonus should be pretty good, hopefully.
Yeah, like I said, if I can get to 1 million in sales and then get all my average sales up, I mean, I should probably, should clear 100K in 9 months.
There you go. That ain't bad at all.
Oh.
So is most of that just residential or commercial?
99.9% of it's residential.
Okay, I just wanted.
And each sale is average $3,000 to $4,000, and I've got over $600,000 in sales. So that tells you how many sales I got.
You got a lot of damn sales.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just banging them out, man.
So you're doing a lot of damn estimates, man. That's
Plus,
for sure.
yeah, but see, the big thing too is not only just getting the guys out the door and doing the estimate, but it's making sure shit goes smoothly, minimizing freaking pissed off customers. And for the most part, it's been a pretty smooth year. So that's one of my bigger goals is to make sure the ship stays righted and freaking going in the right direction, and don't piss off any customers too much. And I don't mean me piss them off. I mean like have one of the crews do something wrong or not be informed on what they need to do and all that.
Now let me ask you something. We all know every company has got waste. Now, are you in charge of keeping the waste down to a minimum so y'all don't lose too much money in that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, for the most part, our guys do pretty good at minimizing that themselves, so I don't have to really police it that much.
Oh, okay, cool deal. 'Cause, every construction company well, no matter what part of construction you're in, heating and air, electrical, framing, roofing, you know what I'm talking about. There's
Yeah.
always there's always waste. And I was just wondering, do you have to be in like kind of watch that, or like you said, does your guys take care of that? And if y'all do have the waste, does your boss hold you responsible for that
No,
because you're making out the list of what they need to do per jobs, or is that something your boss does?
no. Pretty much the only waste we would have is like if I send them to go spray a roof on a day when it's supposed to rain, they spray the roof, and then the roof washes off, and we have to go back and respray it. That's waste, and that's about usually the biggest part of it. And I've done really good this year at minimizing us having to go back and respray it, houses.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Funky's got a
Put it
question.
up downhill.
So it's
Yeah.
okay for you to piss them off. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not okay for me to piss them off. No. Unfortunately,
Well, see-
the
Piss you off?
ass kissing has to come out every now and then. Unfortunately.
Downhill, Daddy. What's up?
What's up,
What's
David?
up, DD? What's going on? Now, see, well, me always being a truck driver and stuff, I never was into that kind of industry, like the construction industry and stuff like that. So hearing people like you that's in that business talk about it and stuff, that shit always fascinates me because I never got a chance to do any of that. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
always driving a truck, so I never seen that other side for how things go.
Here, I'll give you a perfect example. I got one crew. He works with his wife, and dude, they go through pump sprayers like water. And freaking, his wife comes in to grab another new pump sprayer. I'm like, I just gave you a new pump sprayer like freaking a week and a half ago. And then one of the other employees looks at me like, well, you don't have to pay for it. Mike does. I'm like, dude, don't matter. I'm like, freaking, fucking, I can make a pump sprayer last 4 months. This guy can't even make one last freaking 4 weeks.
Well, they doing not washing out the damn shit.
Not crazy.
No, they're
Keep it
breaking.
clean
He's
or nothing.
freaking dropping them, and the tips are breaking off.
Oh, that's just careless.
I mean, and pump sprayers don't cost that much. You know, like I said, it's not that big a deal. But you know, that's
Still cost.
an example of the small
that's-
shit.
Hey, dude, at the end of the day, there's still an overhead cost. If you can keep it down, the company's going to benefit in the long
Yeah.
run from that.
Yeah, no, I said something to it.
Now, do y'all use like the 2-gallon cheap pump sprayers from like Home Depot or some bullshit like that?
No, they're not even two. They're small pump sprayers. They just needed to hold Simple Green and or bleach. And they're like, I don't even. That's basically the same pumps. You probably didn't see it, but it's the same pump sprayer I had at like Ford Takeover that I was using for a spray mister.
Well, I'll tell you how to eliminate that shit. Start charging them some bits for every one they break.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't want to. I want
serious.
my freaking employees happy, man.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
want to
mean,
piss them off.
just because you want them happy, I mean, they still need to take care of company property.
I
And the sprayer
understand.
is part of company property, you know.
Yeah, but like I said, when it becomes a high dollar piece that they're breaking, then we'll discuss that. But when it's a $4 or $5 pump sprayer, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No.
how do you keep breaking them though? Those things, I had one of those last for years with a
Be right back.
lot of.
They
work
drop
on
them off the roofs. That's how they do it.
That's why you tie a rope around it.
Yeah. Well, they have the rope. Yeah, that's what I would always do. If I was done with my pump sprayer, I would tie it on the end of my rope, drop it down to my guy, let him take it off, and freaking move on. You know,
Yep. Simple.
because they got a rope
What's
on the
up,
roof. That's
Carmel?
what's using to hold their ass up there.
I got a guy coming by tomorrow to look at my roof and either fix it or give me an estimate on how much it's going to cost to replace or do whatever because I got a leak and surgery in the morning. What surgery? Hope everything's okay.
Now I can't get that stupid fucking song out of my head.
Which one? Chameleon?
Boy George.
Chameleon?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
What
I
did
get songs
boy,
stuck in my
what did
head all
boy
the time.
George sing?
Karma Chameleon is what I think. It's
We'll
what it's called.
substitute Mother Foxer for it. Mother Foxer.
Look, for all the songs to be stuck in your head, that's a hell of a
Yeah.
song to be stuck in.
That's
your
I
head.
know.
Well, you guys brought it up, not me.
No,
Y'all
I
got
didn't. Hey, look, I brought up the name. You're the one that started singing the damn song, not me.
Well, if you wouldn't have brought up the name, I wouldn't have sang the song. Let's play it
So
simple.
That's why I said that's bad. You even know the damn words to the song.
so Matt's gonna get up early in the morning, think about Boy George, get a heart on.
Oh my
What's up there, Car
lord!
Mob? What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man?
And it
What
was the
up, Mark?
chorus that I knew, not the words to the song.
Oh,
The
oh, oh.
chorus. Let's be clear on that.
Hell, what you were singing were words. That wasn't a chorus.
Well, technically, is karma
Technically-
or karma? I guess
Technically,
karma
that
is a
were
word.
words.
Did you say Kamala?
No, karma.
Oh, my
karma,
lord.
karma.
Kamala. Oh my God, man.
All right, let's keep this bus going in the right direction, please.
I don't know who Boy George is.
Oh, you know who he is.
Really?
He's one of your
I've
five
lived through the
guys.
80s and not hear it
Oh,
at least
my
you know,
God,
once
one of
or
your
twice.
five.
Well, apparently I didn't listen to that station. Is all I can tell you.
Yeah, probably not. Damn. You'd think you'd hear it just walking through a mall or something back then when that song was played everywhere.
Man, you
So
couldn't go
annoying.
anywhere without that song being played. Seriously. That one song, don't get me wrong. I know he had other songs, but I think that song was his most popular song he ever done. But God, you couldn't go to like a carnival. You couldn't go to the mall. You couldn't go any. That fucking song was played everywhere.
Hey, Mob, that does not sound like fun.
Oh, I gotta see this. What did he say?
Dental surgery.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
No, that does
Extraction
not
of 2
sound like
teeth and a
fun.
bone graft to make preparation for 2 implants in 3 months.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's
Well, dude,
that's
man,
harsh.
I wish you all the luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Anytime they have to go in there and work on your mouth, I don't give a shit how big of a man you are. A toothache will bring the biggest motherfucker to his knee.
Yeah, I'm still having problems with that root canal they did. Because they didn't do a full root canal on it because they said they didn't need to, but man, it is still sensitive as hell.
Whiner.
Did you call me a whiner?
Damn, buddy, you cold-hearted fucker. One of these days, you're gonna have a toothache or a cavity, and they're gonna have to go in there and work on your mouth.
Trust me, dude. Been there, done that. I've had some freaking
What
serious.
I really
STDs
hate
back in the day.
not being able to chew like the stuff I used to crunch on. You know, and when I eat popcorn, I like eating the seeds afterwards, but I can't do that anymore because my teeth can't take it.
That shit is not good for an old man anyway.
I
Yeah,
have
I know.
never been one to eat the seeds of the popcorn. I always ate the popcorn, but not the seeds.
I love them because they have a lot of flavor in them. They really do. Once you crack them open, and it's just I can't do it anymore because the teeth I use that for all have caps on them now, and it hurts to do it. 31-year-old bridge. I hate dental work as well. Cannot stand it. I went probably over 10 years without going to a dentist, and that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that because I ended up with a lot of problems.
Just get them all snatched out and get some damn dentures. You ain't got to worry about no fucking toothache no more.
Oh no, fuck that. That's even worse. My mom had to
Yep.
do that because for
Dude, they got-
calcium deficiency.
Dude, they got full denture implants now. You ain't got to worry about that shit anymore. Go back just like you do once every 6 months. They have them cleaned. They unscrew them motherfuckers, clean them, and screw them back in, and you go home and never know the difference. And they're clean, nice, pretty, and white.
He's getting implants. I don't know what kind.
Yeah, there's two
No, he
kinds
does.
of implants, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's only getting two.
solids.
He's only getting 2 single tooth. I'm talking about you can get the full top plate and the full bottom plate. They're all
No.
this one.
No, thank you.
It's complete damn implant.
Minimum of 30 grand.
Minimum.
Yeah, and I didn't say it was cheap.
Uh,
I never said it was cheap.
yeah.
Well, I also have my gum line's been receding for years and stuff, so I've got the sensitivity up above my teeth. But it's getting better now because I started using mouthwash again, that Listerine. But I use the blue one. It's not quite, and I like it.
Man, that gold
actually
is some
been-
rough shit, boy. Woo.
Yeah, but it's actually been helping my gum line start to come back.
I'm telling you, that gold Listerine,
gets in
dude.
there and cleans it.
Dude, you a man if you can hold.
Yeah.
You're a man if you can hold that shit in your mouth for like a minute and a half and switch that shit around. God,
I can.
boy, that's some hard shit
I
to
could
do.
do the gold. In fact, I'll probably get the gold next time because I like to switch it up.
That shit right there. Now, I switched from damn Listerine to Scope. I can handle the Scope, but Listerine kicks my nuts in.
I like Listerine better because of how harsh it actually is.
Well, you know what? The
Yeah,
Listerine
it's
is
kinda like
probably
alcohol.
a lot. The Listerine is probably a lot better than the Scope is. It probably does more for your gums than the Scope. But damn, it's just so harsh. They're just like drinking fucking alcohol. That shit's bad.
I
God.
left the light on out there. I'll be right back.
The best is when you accidentally swallow the shit.
Oh, that.
No, just holding that shit in your mouth and switch. When's the last time you held Listerine in your mouth and switched that shit around?
Not that long. I know what you're talking about.
Boy, that gold, like he said, the blue is not that bad and the green is not that bad, but the gold, man, that's some rough shit.
I thought the blue one was the strongest one.
Shit, no, the gold one was always the one that fucked me up.
I'm gonna try that.
The
gold next time.
original's rough.
Wait, I thought the original was the blue.
I always thought the original was the gold.
The original's the gold, and it used to, yeah, because when I was a kid, we had it, and it was in a glass bottle.
Yep. I still remember that.
A round glass bottle. And
Yep.
I still like it because it reminds me of my grandmother.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's because it's doing its job and all that, but man, that shit is rough to hold in your mouth. At least for me, I can't, I might just be a pussy, but for me, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, switching that shit around in your mouth, man, that shit will light your ass up.
You really only have to do it for 30 seconds. Just so you know, that's what it's going for. 30 seconds is all you got to do. But it does get stuff out of my teeth that doesn't always come out with the toothbrush and the
What's up, Joe?
with the floss sticks. Who's that? Fat Boy Fox or?
That is Fat Boy Fox.
Hey,
Fat Boy
I
Fox?
was. Hey, what's up, Joe? I was in front of my computer. I'm getting me the my evening Listerine. We call it gin.
Fat boy, what's up?
Nah, if you have never tried the gold, try it next time. Or try
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Hey, report back to us and let us know. And look, try to hold it in your mouth. Try to hold it in your mouth for like 30 to 45 seconds or even 1 minute.
I'll keep
Try to
that
hold it
shit
for
in there
1
for
minute.
2 minutes.
All right, you go ahead. Yeah, okay, you do that shit and make damn sure you're on the live stream with your camera turned on so we can see it.
Okay.
It's not
No problem.
Hey, look, I ain't sitting here saying you can't do it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a
Negative.
challenge. All right,
Negative.
we'll see. All right, now, Carmob, you take care, buddy. I wish you all the best, buddy. Hope you get. I mean,
Yeah, Carmob.
I know it's going.
Talk to you
I know
later
it's
when
gonna
your
be.
mouth is feeling better.
I know it's gonna
I
be
know
rough,
that's gonna
buddy. But
suck.
yes, it is.
So if you see on the desk that my tagline that I have below my name, do you know what that's from?
Huh?
Wheeze the juice?
Yeah.
If it was where's the juice, I'd say yeah, but not wheeze the juice.
No, it's wheezing the juice. Well, it should have been wheezing the juice, but I didn't type it right.
I don't know what that's from.
Bama's
Shore.
mistakenly hearing that shit as whizzed in the juice.
Do you remember Pauly Shore?
Oh
Nope.
God. Yes. Now I know. Okay.
Yeah, now you know. Now you wish you
Never-
did.
Holy Shore.
Never was a Pauly Shore fan.
Yeah, neither was I.
I liked Encino Man. I mean, I thought that was a good movie, but I thought it was a fun movie. I was a kid then.
I guess that's the reason why I never liked Red Hot Chili Peppers, because he reminds me of one of those motherfuckers, and I never liked him either.
Oh, dude, the chili
Seriously.
peppers were awesome.
Dude, I can't
Those
stand.
are awesome.
I've
Anthony
never been.
Kiedis
I've never
is
liked him.
actually. I really like his writing style, and he's written a lot of music for other bands that you just wouldn't think.
We had this discussion once before.
He's a good artist. I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I think they have some very underrated music. They have a couple of overrated songs, but they have some very underrated music too. Some of their B-sides are probably some of their best music. And I mean, look at Flea. He's one of the best bassists around.
Oh, Salty, so check this out. After Kyle Larson crashed out of the race, which was towards the end of the race, I believe, or somewhat towards the end of the race, when we were leaving on our way out, and we left right before the race ended, because I was like, fuck this, man. I just want to get out of here and get fuck cool. And We were walking past Kyle Larson's hauler, and they had the car back there, and the team was going over the car. Some guy tried to take pictures, even climbed the fence a little bit to try to get pictures of Kyle Larson's car. Dude, his crew team or whatever, freaking quickly stood in front of the car, like all of them blocking it, and said, "No pictures. Get off the fence."
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
You're damn right. That's a lot of money going on there.
Well, it's probably, I'm sure there was some stuff underneath that hood they don't want people seeing.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of money in that shit.
Yeah.
I don't look here. I don't see how there can be anything up under the hood anymore with these cars because this is a spec car and a spec engine now. So I don't know how.
True, but you don't get salty.
I don't know how they can run something that the other Chevrolet teams are not running.
Well, maybe it wasn't the other Chevrolet teams they were worried about. Maybe it was the other Ford or Toyota teams.
But you see what I'm saying? With everything now being a spec this and a spec that, that's the part of the sport that I don't really like anymore.
Yeah, but
Because
Salty, be honest now. With all the years, with all the changes, how many times people cheated every single year?
Everybody tries to cheat a little bit every race.
That's right.
They want the
That's all it
advantage.
takes.
But if you got just a regular old fucking fan sitting there taking a fucking picture, at 99% of the time, he's not even gonna know what the fuck he's taking a picture of.
Oh, I
He's
agree.
not-
But
He's not gonna be able to pick out.
they can't take
Even if
that
he
chance.
posts, he's
And the
not
right
gonna,
person got a hold of it. Guess what?
Yep.
now. I agree with that. But like I said, these cars are in such a damn box now. And like I said, that's the part I don't like because back in the day when these cars were, even back in the early 2000s. Okay.
These cars
So-
are not a box no more.
No, these cars. No, I don't mean a box. These cars are in a box. They're in a box because NASCAR has got all of them as a spec car, spec engine, spec transmissions. These cars are in such a small, tight box that it's hard for them to do any like massaging of the bodies anymore.
Well,
to gain
believe it or
that
not, though,
little
they
bitty
actually have
aero
their choice
advantage.
between 2 or 3 different transmissions. They have their choice between
Yeah.
2 or 3 different gear ratios.
Yeah.
So it's not like
There's
everybody
all-
expect the one.
Yeah, there's a lot
but
more
see-
than there's a lot more than what we know.
Yeah, but see, the thing of it is,
They have
all the teams, no matter what you are, they all have to use one of those 2 or 3 transmissions, one of those 2 or 3 engines. It's not like these guys are in-house developing their own shit anymore because NASCAR don't allow that shit anymore.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no, they
Bullshit,
still
dude.
do their own engines.
You'd be surprised.
NASCAR
Mhm.
doesn't supply the engines. Ford, Roush
No,
supplies the engines for
The
a lot of the Ford
manufacturers,
teams.
the manufacturers
Roush
supply the engines.
No,
Yeah.
they do not.
The manufacturers do supply the engines. These engines are not coming from the aftermarket. These are the blocks and everything, and the heads and shit coming straight from the manufacturer, dude.
I know, but the NASCAR is not building them motors.
I didn't say that they were building them. What I'm saying is they're not allowed to go to a outside vendor to get anything. They can only get parts from the vendor that NASCAR allows.
Yes,
They
that's
can-
true.
That's the reason why. That's the reason why they got in trouble last year. Because remember, I can't remember what race it was. I want to say it was Phoenix, where was it Larson and the Hendrick teams? Was it Alex Bowman and what was that guy that won so many races for Hendricks last year? What was his name? Shit, the won a
Byron?
championship last year. Yeah,
Byron.
William Byron. You remember when they took a picture when they was qualifying? That's when they found the little tabs that hold the front windshield in and the back windshield in. That's when they pulled their car into the pits and they find the shit out of them and made them change that shit before the race started. Just
Yeah.
because of those little bitty tabs that hold the back windshield in.
Yeah, but you got to find it first.
They found it because them cars
Yeah.
had to fit a template.
Well, how long did he run? How many races did he run before they found it? Because he was on the track.
They didn't run no races. They tried it that one race. Hendricks even come out and admitted it that they tried it on that one race and they got caught right there.
Well, you don't think he would lie?
Trust me, NASCAR would have known.
No. I'm saying
Because-
you wouldn't think that Hendrick would lie. That, this is the only race we've done it.
Well, I'm sure they would lie, but the car has to fit a template. And if that shit does not, NASCAR would know how many races you're doing that at because the same template goes to every single track. It ain't like they got a template for this track and a template for that track. They take that same template from track to track to track to track to
Well,
track.
that's true. You had one time with Dale Earnhardt had his crew distract the damn the NASCAR officials, and he put his foot on the damn scale. So what the hell's that matter? There's all kinds of ways you can get around all that
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah. Oh, there's a lot of ways they can get around that
Yeah.
shit. But like I said, they just have the teams in such a small, tight box now. So, and that's the part I don't like. Back, say in the
Yeah.
early 2000s, when these cars, maybe even been later than that, when these cars were still 750, 800 horsepower naturally aspirated cars before they went all to the fuel injection, they were still carbureted and shit. People could tweak a little bit on the carburetors and do this and shit. They can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, but I got to say,
That's the
watching
part.
Dale Jr.'s podcast with the rednecks, with the shit they come up with, you think they can't do it now? Oh, you're sadly wrong.
Oh, look here. I know that people are still coming up with shit. Don't get me wrong. I know they are. They're looking for
So,
every advantage they can get. Trust
yeah.
me.
So
Look,
I don't
these
agree
crew
with that.
chiefs, crew chiefs, these car engineers and shit, these guys ain't getting paid $1 million a year for nothing. They're getting paid to make sure their car is the best shit on the
So
track.
that's why the crew members jump in there and don't be taking those damn pictures.
Well, I
Because
can
our
understand
car
that. I
might
can
be
understand
just a hair different from somebody else's, and it gave them tenth of a second, whatever.
I didn't think about the thing where if they post a picture online and the right person sees it. Yeah, see that's the part that escaped my head. I had a brain fart there for a second. I should have already thought about that, but I didn't.
Yeah, the
So
brain
yeah,
fart.
I get you. I get you. You're 100%
There ain't no
correct on
telling.
that.
All right, guys, I gotta hop out of here. I go freaking hop the show.
All right, Ripper, we'll holler you later on.
All
All
right, man.
right, there, Kermit. You have a good night, buddy. You be safe out there on the road when you're working.
Matt, if you go to Pocono, take a poncho.
Oh,
He
shut up.
ain't. Trust me, he ain't going. He ain't
I
going.
ain't going nowhere
he
near
ain't going to.
Pennsylvania.
He ain't going to Pennsylvania. I promise
No.
you. Matter of fact, how far is that track from where you live at?
Pennsylvania from me?
Yeah, Pocono.
Oh,
how far
God,
do you
it's probably
think that track would be?
16-hour drive, 20-hour drive, somewhere around there.
Hell no. I don't blame you. I'd go to Daytona if I was you before that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And you still have never been to Daytona or Talladega, have you?
No, I haven't.
Dude, have you ever been to Bristol?
Nope.
Dude, I personally won't ever go back to Bristol again, but that is a bucket list track. If you ever get the opportunity to go there, Talladega or
Bristol's
Daytona,
fun.
you need to make that trip. You need to make that happen one year.
Nah,
I know.
Bristol's better than all of them.
You need to put it on. You need to make them tracks a bucket list.
All right, guys.
If nothing
Y'all
else,
doing-
just for the experience of being there one time. You know what I mean?
All right,
I
later, Cat.
agree. I agree.
Later,
Take
Cat.
it easy, buddy.
All right. Later, guys.
Because I'm telling you, me preferably, my favorite race of the year by far go to has always been Talladega. I love fucking going to Talladega, dude. Love that fucking track.
Talladega. What time is it? Oh, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Probably going to shut her down.
You're right, Dale. You're right, Dale. They still fail inspections. But like I said, these crew chiefs and these car chiefs and engineers and shit, they're not getting paid millions of dollars a year just to sit there and not take chances. They got to take chances to try to get the advantage, even if it's nothing but 2/10 over the next team. 2/10 over a 400 or 500 mile race, that adds up in the long run. Hell, tight as these fields qualify anymore, 2-3 could either mean starting in the top 5 or starting damn 30th. Damn, these damn cars, they qualify so damn close together now. It's unbelievable.
If you believe Funky, that's all set up anyway. It's all rigged.
Oh yeah.
It's rigged.
It's all rigged.
Hey, watching some rig shit sometimes is okay.
Hey, I'm just watching for entertainment. I don't care.
See, people like watching all that shit for the wrecks. I don't want to see the guys wrecked, man. I don't want to see nobody get hurt.
I don't mind seeing some spin outs or something like that, but I hate when they hit the wall.
Yeah, me too, man. Look, the car can be replaced. The damn body inside that son of a bitch, no matter how good a shape they are, your internal body organs and stuff can only take so much jarring around before that shit starts affecting you long term. So I don't want to see them kind of wrecks and shit like that. They're cool, spectacular, and all that kind of shit, but I just don't like seeing them. I don't want to see
Back when I
nobody
was
get
a
hurt.
kid, I didn't care. I thought that was the coolest shit in the world because I didn't think.
Well,
that-
hell
they
yeah,
didn't have
hell yeah.
half the safety gear they have now.
No, and they were going just as damn fast, if not, well, in a lot of cases, they were going faster than they are now.
Especially on the big tracks. On the
Hell yeah. Did y'all see that little video I posted in Car Peeps about Richard Petty's car being started for so many years
Yeah, I
and shit
did.
like that?
I
And,
actually saw it somewhere else first before you posted it. So
But that was his Daytona 500 winning car.
yeah, that's a badass car too.
Yes, it was. And now Kyle Petty says he's going to be driving at the Goodwood of Speed this year. That's going to be cool to see him finally get his chance to drive that car at the Goodwood Festival.
Oh, really? Goodwood.
Yeah,
The classics.
he's going to be driving that car.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
Richard Petty's going to let him bring it out of the museum, and they're going to get it ready, and they're going to ship it overseas where they have that shit at. I can't even remember what country they have that shit in now.
Shit, I thought Petty was dead already.
Who? Richard Petty?
Yeah.
No, he's still kicking, but he's still kicking.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
still getting around.
never mind. I just saw a video of him recently.
Yeah, believe it or not, he is actually still getting around pretty damn decent for his age. Now, he's not
in the video. He was walking around doing stuff in the video. It's like he's still that lanky motherfucker. He's always been.
He's a tall, lanky motherfucker, but hell, I don't even know what his age is now. I know he's got to be in his 70s somewhere. I just don't know what the
Nah,
I
he's
don't know what
older
the
than
year
that.
is. You think he's in his 80s?
Yeah, he's in his 80s.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess
He
Kyle
was
Busch
old
is
when
in his
I met
60s
him.
now, right? Yeah, Kyle Busch will be in his 60s now. So, yeah, I guess
I
you're
know
right.
that when I met him, when I was a teenager working at the restaurant, the first time I met him, he was old then. To me, I was 16 years, 17 years old at the time.
Yeah, I met him back in the 80s when they used to come to Atlanta, and the
We're
pitch
talking
wasn't.
about Rockingham.
Yeah, the
I met
pitch
him
wasn't
at
like
the
it is
restaurant.
now.
I met him at my work.
Yeah, you didn't need to be frisk and all that shit to go in the pits like you do now.
He's 87 years old.
Damn, 87? Holy shit. Dude, it's
Born
hard to believe.
1937.
It's hard to believe he can still get around as good as he can after all the humongous wrecks that he's had over the years.
He's the same age as my mom.
Your mom's 87?
Yep.
Damn, I didn't know that.
If my mom was alive, she still would be 87.
My mom is alive. She'll be 79, her birthday this year. So
Yeah, I don't even remember how old my mom is. She was born in what, 1940?
my mom was born in 46. So yeah, if your mom was born in 47,
1947.
yeah, she'd been 77 right now.
Yeah, but she died. She died over 10 years ago. So
Yeah, 'cause my mom was born in January of 46, so she's 78 right now.
anyway, guys,
I just-
I'm gonna shut
I
this
just
down.
hope we still gonna have her around for a good little while.
Yeah,
All right, there, Pink.
you might
I
have her
appreciate it,
around.
man.
She just may not be with you.
It don't sound like she's gonna be. Sound like she's gonna be in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's home state.
Sound like she's gonna be going up here on my sister. What it sounds like.
Where at?
Just outside of Charlotte.
Oh, okay, that's not a bad area.
Everybody
Yeah,
have
they
a good
don't. They don't
But-
sell pit passes at a lot of places now, which sucks.
Yeah, see, Dale, I remember back in the 80s when you didn't even
Just
have
walked
to
in.
have a pit pass. You just walked
No,
right up to the damn
just
back of the
walked
garage
in.
and watched. Yeah.
If you,
They usually had
if
the
you
chain
got-
over the garage where you couldn't go into the garage, but you could stand like 2 foot behind the back of the car and watch them do everything they needed to do.
I used to go into the pits and then get stuck in the infield when the race started because in Rockingham there's no way out until the race stopped.
Well, see, that's the way it was with Atlanta. You could go through a tunnel But the only tunnel they had in Atlanta was the ones they drove the big haulers and everybody coming into the infield.
Yeah.
But that was on the back side of the track. But there was no tunnel that you could go under the track to get back to the grandstand.
Right.
So you had to go out that one and walk all the way around the damn track just to get back to the grandstand.
Walk.
Hell yeah, around Atlanta Motor Speedway, a mile and a half. You goddamn right, that's a long walk. Especially when you're half-ass drunk too. That's an even longer walk.
I just stay in the infield and watch the race from in there on top of somebody's trailer.
Oh yeah, boy, we done that so many times. That's how I broke my leg in Daytona. I got so damn drunk on top. We was all on top of the bus in Daytona, and we was just up there partying and drinking and shit. And I wasn't paying attention. I stepped right off that motherfucker backwards.
I have not been to a NASCAR race in so freaking long, like probably since the mid '90s. It was probably the last time I went to a NASCAR race. And it was in Atlanta. It was actually Atlanta.
Oh, really?
It was 1994.
Oh, that's right.
Here.
Was that right? That was right before they reconfigured it, or right after it?
I think it was right before.
Yeah, because that would still be the two long straightaways with the damn U's on each end.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because they reconfigured that track for the Olympics, and I can't remember what year we had the Olympics, 95 or 96, something shit like that. And that's when they made it a trial.
Hold on. It was 1984 you had the Olympics.
No, the Olympics was in the 90s, not in the 80s. The Olympics might not have been around till late 90s. Because Dale Earnhardt was still alive. He drove over here at the track.
Olympics.
96, 97, 98, something like that?
1996.
Okay, so they must, if you went 94, then they've done the reconfiguration in
95,
96.
Late 95, early 96, because that was in, it was the Summer Olympics, July and August. So they would have done it either late 95 or early 96 is when they redid it, or probably a while. It took them a while to redo it.
Yeah, to hear Dale Earnhardt say what he said about that track after they reconfigured it, he even said, that's the scariest I've ever been driving around a racetrack. He said, that is the fastest racetrack I've ever drove on, right after they configured it.
Yeah, you don't have to let off too much in the curves, do you?
No, he said it was just weird. He goes, I've been coming to this track ever since 1978. And he said, when I went down that damn straightaway after they configured it, he goes, usually we would come into the corners about 179, 180. He goes, we were going into turn one around 207 miles an hour. He goes, it's the scariest I've ever been in my damn life on any racetrack I've ever been on. Yeah, and for Dale Earnhardt to say that shit, that's a lot. Because that fucker wasn't scared of shit.
Doing it for Dale.
Hell yeah. Well, y'all have a good one, Pinks. Appreciate the live, dude. Y'all have a good one. Bama, take care. Everybody in chat. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all on the flip side.
See y'all later, guys. I'm getting out of here. I'm
later, Jeremy.
Yep. Thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for being here, and y'all have a good evening. I'm out of here.